all the ones who are not in Houston, maybe you have a better weather in Florida. For some of you who live in Florida, or in San Antonio, or in Italy, or in Switzerland. Wonderful to see you, although I'm not seeing you. And as usual, we're gonna allow ourselves for a few seconds to just give a little bit of context of our practice. Again, hopefully we'll be back into live sessions. Hopefully we've peaked and this new version of Omicron has not taken hold on the things that we're doing in life. But that's just the whole point of yoga, right? The whole point of yoga is to be flexible. It doesn't mean flexible with our physical body. It means flexible with everything, flexible with our mind, with our concepts of life, with an idea about how we face and look at things in a different way. We cannot change things external to us many times, but what we can do is change our perception. And so allowing ourselves to really understand that the intention is to really, the whole intention of yoga, right? Yoga in all its forms, in Dhyan yoga, in Bhakti yoga, in Karma yoga, in any of those three main branches of yoga, the whole intention is to connect. So what is it that you want to connect to? Of course, our guru recommends, or my guru recommends, that Bhakti yoga, the path of love is the most effective in this era, and this yuga, in this Kali yuga. That's the most powerful and easier and most engaging. Of course, there's a path of action that is very complicated, and the path of knowledge, which we have in this yoga, in this era of life cycle that we're living in right now. Our intellect is very limited. And so understanding and be able to comprehend things is just very challenging. So the most beautiful path and the easiest path is to really concentrate into connection to the path of love. How can we emotionally engage with the internal relationship that we have with the soul, and who is the driver of the soul, and what is the energy that comes from within the soul? Not the physical body. The physical body is the instruments. The senses are the instruments, but the physical body is just the entire mandir, the entire temple for the soul. So how can we thrive and cultivate and engage those highest values from within us? And that's for us to decide, right? What is it that is most important and most valuable? What is it that is most important in your personal life, in my personal life? So allowing ourselves to just having these moments of moving meditation. So what does it mean to be in moving meditation? Is that I'm going to try to focus as much my attention into my physical body, and through that exercise, my mind fortifies, my intellect of choosing my mind, to directing my mind to be fortified. Then I can start making more conscientious decisions about other things of my life. So here in the yoga practice, we do yoga, but the actual practice extends when we are outside our yoga mat, when we really emphasize and we really have to practice that selfless love that we talk about so much. And so how do we let go? How do we get all these other things, the radio, the neighbors, the window outside, the phone that is clicking right next to us, the emails that are chirping on our computers? So how do we focus right now into this moment? It's just not forceful as anything yoga, to the graceful extent of our limitations. So allowing, it doesn't matter, for the moment to just breathe and maybe concentrate into the simple exhalation, to find that your body exhales and releases all pressure and tension inside your body. And the inhalation makes so room to that inhalation to enter and to breathe into the energy that we need to bring into our physical muscles, lungs, tissues, cardiovascular system, and the body exhales. And we feel that the movement of the exhalation is encompassing, right? All the muscles, all the parts, all the systems of the body. And then inhalation creates an openness. And I usually close my eyes so I can really focus internally on what is it that is happening within me, not what is happening on the screen. And I allow myself to really focus a little bit more. And can I concentrate on what it feels for my diaphragm to press into the base of my lungs and to really release all the air from my lung capacity? And can I concentrate into the intercostal muscles that expand and pull the rib cage and open and broaden the shoulders, the spine, the head, the crown of the head towards the sky. And I can maybe use my elbows and my arms and my shoulders to really feel that my body moves, and I exhale. And I now concentrate and focus into paying attention on what it feels like to raise maybe my arms in front of my body and to extend them gently towards the sky. So I can really feel the expansion. And I hold it as long as I need to. And my exhalation, as we already know, we invite as much and as long as my body gracefully can do the exhalation, can move my physical body towards the ground, and then pause to then pay attention to the expansion. And so what does it feel? What does it feel for my arms to expand and open them gently towards the sky? And it's just a movement of the arms, or am I really engaging? What are the things that are coming to mind? What are my distractions? What am I thinking about? And one more time, take the inhalation to expand and broaden and open the entire body towards the sky. And my last exhalation, can I feel my body moving? And I feel my torso and body and shoulders and joints. And then slowly stay gently to the ground. Stay, if your body exhales, a little bit closer to the floor, opening the arms wide, open the arms forward, dropping the head towards the ground, extending your legs, opening the legs wide. It doesn't matter. Just move your body closer. Feel that your body really surrenders into this position completely. That there's no pressure, no tension, just movement. And maybe the inhalation opens the arms, walking the fingers in, extending the torso a little bit longer, realigning and extending the vertebrae column to the sky until my arms are open and I sit, exhaling, and find my tailbone area, finding the sitting bones, finding my shoulders, finding my hands. One more time, deep breath as my body inhales through the nose, while my mouth is softly closed, and let the exhalation come slowly through my nose. One more time. Again, never choking, never forcing, allowing your body to just naturally feel the oxygenation of every one of the parts of your body. And when the body exhales, release your hands and let your arms slowly come gently towards the sides of your body, and let your body exhale. Maybe your right hand opens with the palm hand slowly facing up towards the sky, so that you're rolling the arm and you're extending gently out. My left hand moves towards the left side of my body, and I press out and raise, feeling that the entire intercostal muscles, the entire latissimus dorsi muscles, the deltoid muscles, move the entire right side of my body, and the palm, the thumb drive the movement, not twisting the wrist, not forcing the shoulder. The shoulder rolls. You're opening slowly the entire arm from the root of the scapular area, and your head slowly looks towards the left side, so you can feel the right side really opening, stretching, and then slowly coming back very, very gently. As you already know, taking as much time as your body needs to release and exhale. And maybe the right hand comes towards the ground, and the left hand slowly moves palm hand wide and up. And maybe there's bigger range of movement here with my tricep engaged, moving my arm behind, allowing the head slowly look towards the ground, towards the jaw, slowly drawing into the throat, and let your right hand give you support, and you breathe in and you open. As if you're rotating the entire root of the arm, the shoulder actually moves forward. So the shoulder blade and the rhomboid muscles underneath that scapular area, and underneath the entire shoulder blade move and stretch, and you feel your back and your jaw draws in and the crown extends and the abdomen retracts one more time. Every time that you inhale, feel and think about your lungs, and think about your diaphragm, and think about the depth of your breath. And when your last long motion happens, exhale and then slowly release, and you walk your right hand to help your body, not pushing, not forcing, just simply return your body back to center, and you feel your arms slowly open. Allow the palms of the hands to now come forward in front of your body, and your thumbs to be slowly wide. Feel that the entire arm is light and extended. So you're not forcing, not pushing. You're still drawing the shoulders down away from the ears and forward, and find that your tummy always holds the chest broad and the pectoral muscles engaged. And one more time, breathe in. When your body exhales, squeeze as if you're squeezing your pectoral muscles, as if you're just bringing a strong chest into your upper body. When your body inhales, broaden shoulders. Last long exhalation, breathe out and then open the thumbs wide and extend them gently to the side of your body. Breathe, breathe, breathe in, open as far behind as your body allows it. Exhale, open again those muscles, especially the subclavian clavicle position, right? There's a little muscle right there underneath the clavicle, underneath the shoulder, at the collarbone, and let those muscles open and feel that your shoulders are drawn, that your thumbs are driving. You move your chest, the entire sternum extends and opens, the entire torso forward, jaw draws in, neck area extends. One more time, breath in. Abdomen, engage your diaphragm. One last long deep breath in. Exhale your hands slowly forward. Feel as if you're squeezing through your shoulders. It's not just movement of the arms, it's squeezing of those pectoral muscles until your pinky gently comes in. Exhale slowly. Again, what are you thinking about? What are you distracting? Are you focused? Is just a simple itch on your knee or a simple ring of the bell somewhere around you distract you? Can you remain focused? One more time, breath in. Use every intention to move and connect to your body. Inhale, open, breathe gently, broad, and then exhale forward, in again, into your sternum, squeezing your pectoral muscles, tucking in the belly. One more time, use your back muscles, opening your thumbs, deep breath, wide, 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 and engage your body to move slowly forward. One last long breath in, inhale, broadly extending the arms, holding as you exhale. Hold this position and then raise your arms tall towards the sky. Allow your back of the hands to connect above the head and let your thumbs slowly drive your arms forward. Feel that your thumbs come towards the ground as if you're just pointing the thumb into the floor or maybe touching and your jaw draws in. Never forcing. One more time. Exhale through your tummy as if you're just really extending all those muscles of your back. Tucking the belly, round your lower back. Push your lower back behind. Open the shoulder blades. Jaw draws into your throat, and one more time, inhale with consciousness, with intention, raise your arms all the way towards the sky, very, very tall, hold it, inhale, deep breath in, open the arms wide, wide, wide towards the ground, allow your fingers to touch palms of hands facing the ground, exhale, exhale, gently raise your arms, inhaling back of your hands towards each other above the head, and then slowly thumbs gently release forward and then slowly come towards the ground one last time. Can you find your hands? Fingernails touch. Feel that you're extending, not locking, not forcing, and open wide. Feel the range of the movement of the arm muscles in your last inhalation. Extend towards the sky. Deep breath in, this time coming forward. Fingernails touching, thumbs slowly move forward in front of your body. Exhale, beautiful. Allow your body to settle. Bring your right knee off the ground as you inhale. Allow your right foot to be settled into the floor right underneath the knee and your left leg as comfortably extended or flexed as you need to. And let your body slowly bring the hands and awareness onto that right leg with my right hand. This is my right hand today, so I don't know how it looks like for you today in the screen, but allow the right hand to slowly push that right knee into the left inner thigh, just slowly. And then always the pivoting point is the heel, not the toes. So you're moving to have enough movement around the hip. And I press gently, so I open my body and I raise my right shoulder and I look over towards the right side and I press my inner thighs as close as they come towards each other so I can really feel the IT bands, the entire external movement of the muscles of the right hip. Abdomen tucks in. I twist my lower back, so my lower back moves. Let your last exhalation do slowly move. Again, those hips, the muscles of the glute area, deep breath, jaw draws in, twist the entire spine, lightly exhale, and then come up. Raise the right knee, slowly move it gently tall towards the sky. And then slowly exhale, move the right leg towards the ground while the left knee lifts. Breath in. Allow your left knee to slowly stay tall. Deep breath in. Allow your body to hold through your left hand gently the outside of your left knee. When your body's ready, move the right leg into the left leg into the right inner thigh and slowly hold it and breathe in. Immediately my body rotates and looks out towards the left side with my shoulders down, my abdomen tight, the torso twists. observing my breathing, the rhythm of my breathing. The moment I stop breathing, as you already know, the moment I stop practicing my yoga. So my connection, can I feel my body that every time that I exhale is an opportunity to let go, to just release anything, any thought that we might want to maybe use today during my yoga session. So can I allow my practice to be just about letting go, releasing all that, and then inhaling, opening. One more time. Feel that your diaphragm, your oblique muscles, the base of your torso, allow your abdominis rectus to really be connected, not just relax, not much just pushing forward, that your spine and your neck lengthens for your last exhalation, twisting, opening the left shoulder behind, and then carrying gently that left leg up. And then one more time, slowly moving. This time you already know that your right leg slowly comes all the way forward, pivoting through the heels, not the toes, moving your torso to the right. Take deep breath in. One more time, move and feel that your body twists, carry slowly up as you inhale, very, very gently. Again, moving those back muscles, those hip muscles, all the way slowly towards the right side, and you twist gently to feel your back broadening. Inhale. Exhale all the way through, looking out towards the left side of your body, and then slowly raising back upright. Take a deep breath, both legs extend. Allow my hips to be slowly aligned, and feel that my knees and legs extend gently along my yoga mat. As you know, I'm switching just so you have no angles of how we are moving, and let your body exhale and bring your knees slowly tuck in so your heels stay on the ground, your hands onto your calves, onto your knees, onto your thighs, and we're going to slowly fake a Navasana position. So we're going to do a fake boat pose, right? So we're going to hold, drop the elbows, drop the shoulders, and maybe invite the core of our body. That means the insertion of your abdominis rectus all the way from the pubic bone to your entire sternum become strong, and they flatten and they support by contracting and holding while your shoulders are drawn back, your chest is lifted, your jaw draws in, and I hold as deep as my body allows it, or as light as my body allows it. And my hands hold onto the outer thighs, outer knees, outer ankles. Slowly exhale when your body breathes out. And I feel, again, those abdominal muscles waking up. Allow your last long session emptying through the gut area, and then carrying your body very tall, lengthened, tall. Gently, intentionally raising your chest. Use your hands and feel that your lower back moves, that your abdomen tucks in, that your shoulders are drawn, that the elbows are bent to break that force. The lower force is just slowly distributed through the arm and shoulder blades. When your last long session, raise your chest area one more time to roll back. And again, feel how far you need to go into that pseudo Navasana position, and then come back upright. Inhale, tall arms, hold onto your legs, extend your arms towards the sky. Exhale, gently back, and feel that your body activates those midsection muscles, your core, and one more time, raise. Not pointing the toes, not anchoring your ankles, but slowly anchoring the heels, and you feel that you're pivoting through the tailbone area. One more time, raising. Really intentionally raise your torso, raise your spine. Last time, move your body long and tall behind you, and then carry it up slowly. Beautiful. Allow your body to stay tall, holding gently, engaging those muscles, not let them go. When your body's ready, allow your left hand, just for sake of visualization, my left hand is going to open gently towards the left side of my body, and my right hand is going to come gently towards my left shoulder. And I reach with the fingernails as if I were painting or brushing through the left side of my body. My knees are not shifting. My toes are not firm into the ground. I can be on the heels. Allow the body to slowly move. One more time, twisting through those muscles that hold the body, the upper body, into twisting, that torque. You'll be exerting the oblique muscles on the left are squeezing. The back side of the right is opening. When my body exhales, come back. Inhale gently, raising your arms tall and long towards the sky, or your knees or in your thighs. Exhale one more time. Breathe tall, bringing the right arm slowly to the side of your body, opposite direction, making my right hand tall, long away from the shoulder, while my left hand comes over the right shoulder blade. Breath in, or anterior deltoid muscle, clavicle area, jaw drop in. Can you find your abdomen? Can you feel the waist? One more time, exhale. Feel those core muscles. Take your last exhalation. So your body really engages those deep muscles, and then slowly raise. Gently towards the sky, breath in, and then out towards the left side. Single movement, hand to the shoulder on the left, onto the left shoulder, and then move your arms full long as if your body is extended onto your legs, and let your right shoulder be touched by your left hand. Last set, last simple rotation, reawakening the muscles, moving towards the left side, hand to the shoulder, fingernails long, and extending the arms into the legs or above the shoulders, and finally to the right side. Feel it. Do not get distracted. Focus. Come back. Inhale, inhale. Beautiful. And let your body exhale. Hands onto your thighs, into your knees. Allow your hands to come behind the hamstrings, behind the kneecaps, and exhale slowly. Abdomen supports, shoulders and elbows in position. Let your legs activate and feel that only your legs are raising, and you can hold your legs as tight as you need to and tight towards each other, or as long as they need to, connecting to your toes. So it's not just loose ankles, it's not loose knees. Your shoulders are not dropping behind, you're not stretching or overextending the elbows. We want to maintain connection. One more time, breath in. Less is more, so do less height. It doesn't have to look like anybody else's. Feel your own position. One more time, breath in, and then bend the knees. Exhale slowly. Move over towards the thighs. Move forward as if your abdomen and rib cage comes towards the thigh area, and open those back muscles. Flex your abdomen. Flex those hip flexor muscles. Feel that your body is contracting, that you're still working with those abdominal cavity muscles, the entire core of your body. Glutes active. Are you just barely in there, or are you still connected? One more time. Breathe out, and then slowly allow your body to raise the torso, long breast away from the pelvic area, and then inhale your legs gently long and tall. And then gently flex. Exhale forward. Breathe out. Simple, gentle movement. Your own rhythm. As long as you're exhaling, you're moving. As long as you're inhaling, you're elevating, you're extending, you're opening your body. And then exhale, flex, feel your body again. Find that core. What did we find in our abdomen? What is in our gut feeling? And let your body inhale. Can you find the extension? Is there room to have gut feeling? Is there movement into the area? Exhaling deep, engage your abdominal organs. Raise your legs and toes and heels as your legs and quads engage, and then slowly, do not just move, feel it. Let your last one time. Can you feel your legs really engaging your thighs, and exhale slowly as your body moves gently forward, very, very gently. Again, allow your hands to undo, relax, move your feet gently to cross over your ankles, and if you can, move your legs around so you can just sit, kneeling into the position, or you can cross your feet over your ankles and come slowly rolling over your shins, and your body exhales, and you feel your hands gently under your shoulders, slightly in front, moving the hips slowly behind. Let your knees walk even farther behind, and when your body's ready, connecting through your index, your pointing finger, and your thumb, letting them just center to the ground, that the crease of the elbows are not over rotating. You're not moving the crease of the elbow forward, you're moving it to look towards the opposite arm, and the elbows are able to flex at any point, that your back is not tense. Breathing in, and allow your thighs and hips to slowly slide forward as if you're just blazing with your elbows tight, your shoulders broad, your chest broad, engaging, your abdomen squeezes, and your glute muscles squeeze, and reach out forward to the crown of the head. Extend your toes, your feet. The closer they are towards each other, the more intense, the wider they are. Again, until a certain point, the less intense into the hips, into the hip flexor. So feel those muscles that we engage in the front of your body to stretch. Forehead to the ground, chin to the ground, elbows tight, hands light. You're not pushing through your hands. You're not forcing your joints. You're strengthening your muscles. Breathe out. Really breathe out. And then one more time. Press your hands, raising your chest. Abdomen comes in. Feel your body moving. Without shifting the hands, simply drop your head forward and extend your underarms and raise your tailbone area and flatten your spine and feel your knees anchored. One more time. Abdomen moves deeper into your lower back as your glute muscles extend. Last long exhalation. Empty through, and then move to your own pace forward. Inhale. And then exhale, thighs, then hips, then abdomen, then chest. Exhale gently towards the ground. One breath. Inhale, extend the back of your head. Exhale through, press slowly with your muscles of your chest, arms, raise, raise, raise. Drop and dip through your torso and head towards the ground while your hips move back. Allow your body not to shift your hands, breath in. Exhale, abdomen contracts deeper into the lower back area. And then lastly, come slowly forward. Breathe forward towards the front of your body. Thighs, hips, abdomen, chest, move your body. Exhale, beautiful, deep breath. Allow your body to exhale. Stay with your hands right where they are. The elbows and shoulders are drawn back. Your forehead to the ground with your legs kindly engaging. Let your toes raise off the ground. Your knees stay on the floor, and then flex your legs as if you're contracting your hamstring muscles without raising the glutes. So it's not about raising the tailbone area up towards the sky. It's about flattening. And your jaw draws in, as you already know, to extend the neck area. One more time. Flex your legs together. Feel that your legs are not just wobbly, that you're just moving the feet. You're really contracting those muscles and stretching your thighs. One more time. Flatten your abdomen so your hips and your tailbone area drops as close to the ground as possible. When your body lengthens the crown of the head, you extend the vertebrae column. When your body finally breathes out of this position, allow your legs to exhale gently, your legs down, and you feel them together moving out. So what does it feel to protect those knees, to protect those hip flexors, to protect your lower back? One more time, exhale all the way through and flex. Flex your legs as you're inhaling. Breathing in, heels to glutes, not glutes to heels. And exhale gently, legs down. Feel that you're protecting your knees by activating your toes, flexing or pointing. Breath in, raise, inhaling. And then shoulders and elbows, really important. Are you shifting the neck area? Are you relying only on the patella, or are you really supporting through the muscles that hold that kneecap? When your body exhales, one last time. Then take the inhalation that really opens and extends, and then slowly raise your chest, not your head, your chest off the ground. And you feel your body maintain your legs in position, flexing without raising your glutes. Extend the chest forward and raise it off the ground. Breath in. Hands lightly come about 1 inch off the floor while the elbows tuck into your back area. Deep breath. Exhale all the way through. Last one time. Can you feel your body breathing deeply? And you warm up those muscles. Feel that your body's actually moving. And then exhale, palms of hands, slowly soften your toes. Flex your toes right under your ankles. Allow your toes to be tucked under your feet, your head and your hands into the floor when your body's ready. And if your body's ready, again, don't push through your arms or wrists or elbows. Let your knees come off the floor because your toes are tucked in enough that your knees come off the ground while your hips remain on the floor. And you walk your toes closer to your body if you need to. Find your body, stretch your heels, legs as close towards each other for higher intensity or as far away from each other for less intensity when your body's ready. Exhale, use the abdomen, squeeze your glutes. Can you press the gastrocnemius muscles? So feel them that you're really now activating the opposite side of your shins. When your body exhales, all the way, thumb and index finger, press slowly your hands into the ground and raise your chest into full plank position. Breathe in, not raising the hips, is not pushing through your arms only, is about opening the chest. So your shoulders are not down below the chest, the shoulders are outside the chest while your jaw draws in and your abdomen tucks in and you feel your tummy retracting and you feel your jaw drawn in and the heels pulling away from the crown of the head. One more time, breathe. Exhale, feel the strength. One last long inhalation. Bend your elbows, allow your hips to raise a little bit so your chest can softly come to the ground, then your abdomen, then your hips and your thighs. Extend your toes, breath in, allow your body to exhale, flex your knees as you're inhaling, allow your chest to come gently off the floor and your hands to be about 1 inch off the ground while your elbows, shoulder blades move towards the center of your back. One more time, breathe. Feel that you're aligning your back. No, you're not hurting, you're not pinching. Your body will tell you how far you need to go. Let your body inhale one last time. Maintain your focus, breath in, and let your hands touch the ground, your toes tuck under your feet. Exhale, press with your hands, your chest, your abdomen, your knees off the ground. Hold it. Breath in. Shoulders not below the chest, outside the chest. You engage your pectorals. One last time. Breath in. When your body exhales, slowly bend the elbows, raise your glutes, so your chin, your chest comes first, then your abdomen, then your thighs, then your toes. Stretch intentionally, flex your knees, and raise your chest. Breath in, hands off the floor, elbows tight. Last two breaths. Feel your body. Your body's now starting to move. Inhale, elbows tight. Last one time, use your abdomen. Press your hands, exhale to the floor. Flex your toes under your ankles. Raise your chest, abdomen, hips, thighs into plank. Exhale. This time, hold it strong. Shoulders broad. One more time, engage your pecs. Let your last long exhalation, and then raise your glute muscles. Raise your glute muscles tall, so your feet become at least, you can shift your feet. They should be at least hip distance from each other. So the distance between those feet should be about the distance of your hips. Your hands are not receiving all the weight, so your elbows and shoulders are not pushing so hard. You're shifting the weight of your body towards your glutes. Your knees can be as bent. It doesn't matter how far you think you should go. Just measure that you're not putting or overstraining one single section of your body. When your head dips and the crown of the head comes even closer to the floor, take a deep breath. And when your body's ready, allow your body to shift forward into plank. Inhale, stay shoulders broad. Inhale one more time, and then drop your knees, abdomen, chest. Slowly exhale. Beautiful. This time, let your body rest through one exhalation and move your hands slowly forward in front of your body. Stretch them out. Lengthen them as if you're just moving them in front of your chest. And let the thumbs face up towards the sky. There you go. And thanks for their cinematographer here. And let your body exhale, heels, inner thighs, glute muscles, jaw drop in. When and if the body's ready, maybe slowly raises the arms, raises the legs, raises the chest, and then you feel your body racing, allowing your legs to be coming from the thighs off the ground, engaging the glutes to press your pubic area to the floor, and then lengthen. More than raise up, extend your torso. Move your jaw. Let your legs, one more time, breathing in. When your body exhales, find your last one. Are your fingers active? Your thumbs. Exhale and bend your elbows, bring them just right next to your chest. Drop your thighs, knees, and ankles and feet. Bring your toes to tuck. Exhale slowly into this position with your breath. If you're not breathing, you stop doing yoga. Raise your chest, abdomen, thighs into plank. Exhale. Beautiful. Deep breath. When your body's ready, let your tailbone area towards the sky. Feet widen. Allow the heels to come off the ground, your jaw drawn in, the crown of the head, thumb and index. Find your body, exhale. I know if Mohan and Vidul are here, I'm sure Vidul is really loving me right now. Find your tummy, exhale slowly. Let your tailbone to raise. One last time, deep breath in. And when your body's ready, slowly come into plank, forward. Raise slowly your chest, squeeze your glutes, allow your thighs to be active, press your heels. Exhale, bending the elbows, raising your glutes. Come with your chest first, then the abdomen, then your thighs, then your knees, then your toes. Move your arms forward in front of your body. Thumbs look up towards the sky. Extending the pinkies onto the ground. Find one breath. Lengthen your body flat into the ground, and then raise. Raise your arms, raise your chest, raise your thighs, raise your feet. Hold your chin tucked in. Find your body long, strengthened. When your body inhales and you feel your body strong and long, then exhale and release. Bring your elbows in, hands under your chest. Very nice. Allow your body to exhale into this pose, flexing toes. Move your hands into the ground. This time you're going to come on hands and slowly breath in, just raising your body. Walk your knees under your hips, your hands under your shoulders. Flatten your body, flatten your back. That is the torso. It's not arched, it's not dipped. It's long and extended, parallel towards the ground and ceiling. When your body's ready, take a full inhalation. And when your body exhales, letting your left hand stay steady to the ground, your right hand is going to lift and come in between that left leg and the left arm under your chest, as if you're just reaching with the palm of the hand across your body. Very mindful of your wrist, very mindful of your left. elbow and shoulder and your spine, and you look slowly dropping the right shoulder, moving the right hand across, and your right knee stays steady to the ground. Move your left leg behind you, and your left leg stays on the floor. Tip of the toes extend gently as far away so you can feel the root of your hips when your body's ready. The back of your right hand may stay on the floor or may come off the ground, and your back leg or your left leg can slowly come off the ground. And your head looks towards the ground, towards the left side of your body, and you're not pinching, you're not forcing anything. Find strength. So what does it mean to find balance here? Is your body wobbly and shaking a little bit? Breathing in, exhale slowly to your tummy. Are you falling? Are you maintaining? Are you sustaining? What are the thoughts that come? Really important, right? The movement, what is it creating inside? What's coming up? It's not like it's something new, and you can blame it on your yoga mat, on your yoga session, you can blame it on your instructor, but we are sponges. So what is it that we're absorbing that is coming out? We're actually cleansing. When your body breathes out, come back, bend your left knee, place your right hand to the ground, exhale all the way through. Beautiful. Take a deep breath. Let your elbows come exactly where your hands were formed, as you already know, place into the ground. Not only the elbows, not only the wrists. You know that your distance between your elbows is about being able to be measured by reaching with your fingers outside those elbows. And that's just a general indication. Doesn't mean that that's incorrect for some of us. Let the form slowly stay forward. Palms, hands interlacing, fingers or extending. Gently fingers overlapping them to the ground. When your body's ready, jaw draws in, toes flex, raise your knees. And then find that your heels are tall, that your glutes are long, that your head is not touching the ground, although the crown of the head is hovering in between elbows, in between forms. Breath in, find your tummy. 2 more times. Deep breath. Exhale. Your waist. Imagine that somebody's carrying you and lifting you behind and up towards the sky through your waist. In your last long inhalation, drop your knees. Exhale, move your body, hands under the shoulders, lengthen the arms, stay neutral and settle to the spine. Breath in. 2 more times. Observe your body breathing. Observe that you're preparing for the opposite direction of your body to find balance and engagement. Let your last long inhalation. Deep breath. Exhale through your nose. As you already know, place the right elbow onto the ground. Right? No, I'm sorry. Is the left arm that comes, just testing to see if you're paying attention or you're watching baseball on TV at the same time, or Dancing with the Stars, or however it is that you're watching. So let your left hand come between your leg and your arm, and your right hand stays steady while your left hand comes and crosses over the palms of the hand, slowly looks up towards the sky. And your left knee stays on the ground, and your right leg slowly moves back. And these are all options from here, points for your body. Drop the left shoulder, look slowly, and raise your right leg if that's even a possibility for your body. Again, are you wobbly? Is this side more steady for your body? This side a little more challenging? And observe. What is it that you need to do? How can you distribute the weight and the ability to support your position through other muscles of your body that you might not think might need to be engaged? Like your abdomen. Is your abdomen really engaged? Are your glute muscles are just sitting there letting the hips move, or are you holding your hips? Are you stabilizing your head and your shoulders and your chest? Can you engage your pectoral muscles, and you bring your toes to be active, and your calf muscles and your thigh muscles active, and you feel that you're not the heel of the right hand into the ground, that, as you already know, is the root of the finger. So you're not pushing into the very sensitive portion of the base of your wrist. Let your last 2 breaths. Can you use your tummy? Strengthen, activate, engage the right leg to come a little bit longer if needed. Exhale all with your spine. Last long breath in. Release. Left arm, right knee gently to the ground. Beautiful. Deep breath. Elbows slowly fold into the ground. Forms steady. Palms of the hands connect. Jaw draws in. Crown slowly moves into the space between the elbows, and raising. Raising your heels, raising your glutes, raising your entire spine. 1 more time, raising your body. And then give the option of disconnecting is always there, right? The option of just tuning out is always there. The preciousness of any practice is that we remain disciplined and committed. Let your last 2 breaths strong, not hanging on the shoulders, not pushing into the shoulders, pushing back into the glutes. Exhale, knees to the ground, breathe out. Beautiful. Slowly. Allow your hands to come right under the shoulders just for a second. Take a deep, deep breath in. Allow the right foot, when it's ready, not to swing it, but to move it forward in front of your body, right in between your hands, closest to your right thumb. And as you already know, press the heel, soften the toes. Knee never crosses the line of your toes as a general rule to not overextend those very delicate ligaments and tendons on the knee joint. And your body exhales very kindly and feel that your hands are ready to come slowly off the ground, and you raise your torso and you find your body just broad through your shoulders, broad through your back, tuck in your tummy muscles, move your glute muscles, lean onto the right foot, adjust it. You can widen it, you can move forward. That flexibility of moving into your body, your intention. Let your hands slowly pinky finger to move behind you, palms of hands slowly facing each other, palms of hands face, and your triceps engage, and you feel your body slowly moving the chest forward, and you lean into that right foot, and your abdomen tucks so you can raise your chest. Observe the right heel, the right glute, your right thigh, your right knee and thigh, always exactly directed in the direction of your toes. Do not twist your foot. Do not push on your big toe or your pinky toe more than the other. Engage the arch of that right foot. There's so many things to think about, right? There's no other. Why do we spend so much of our, again, real estate in our brain about things that are troublesome when we can just engage into the present moment and feel mindful, and then exhale, release arms and hands slowly forward, fingers towards the ground, breath in, flexing the left toes, raising the left knee, allowing the left heel to press back while your right knee moves slowly forward so your hips extend. And if your hips extend, especially the hip flexor of the left side that we engage by flexing and using the core muscles, now that allows your hips to drop. Not because your hips drop, right? It's the opposite intention, that your left heel presses back, that you're opening the thighs and the root of the thighs into the hips, and then your hips are going to slowly start descending, and find that your body length is not because you're overdoing. Your hands are gently balancing. One more time, breath in. When your body exhales, feel your spine, heel, head, shoulders. One more time, open the body. Exhale, finally. Deep abdomen engage. Are you using the leg muscles or are you using more of your arms? Breath in, and then exhale. Release the left knee. Move the right leg back. Feel your body slowly soften. Move your hips towards your heels, flexing your knees. And for some of us, that means that the hips touch the heels and the hamstrings touch the calves. Or for some of us, it means that it just get very close. And the arms soften forward. They open as wide as needed so I can give enough room for my shoulders. And if I have enough room, my shoulders, my back is also going to be able to benefit and release. My ribcage then can actually descend towards my thighs. My chest then can slowly move and extend my head even farther away from the tailbone. I can rest my forehead easily towards the ground, and I can dangle all the parts that need to be stretched. One more time, breathing in. Can I feel my diaphragm moving? Again, every breath counts in your last long inhalation. Thumb and index and pinky when the body exhales all the way out. Come back. Inhaling, raising. Torso to hands and knees. Exhale. Beautiful. Take a deep breath. Pause, check your body, check your mind. Where is it that my mind is wanting to go? Without judgment, just observe it. Let that go. Is this of the moment? Is it beneficial at this moment that I focus on that? Then I find my last exhalation to empty through, especially paying attention to my right knee, and I move my left leg, not swinging it, not dragging it, but slowly moving in as many little movements into my left foot, onto my left thumb, I should say. And as I already have Become aware, my toes never come under the knees, but slightly in front of the knee, and my body exhales, and I can feel my torso slowly supported, and I shift very, very gently forward, and I feel my hip flexors emptying from any tension. I do not rely on the back knee. I slowly shift the weight of my body into the front heel. The front heel, the left heel never raises off the ground. I'm not doing the effort with my hands, but I'm going to change in a second. And I feel my glutes active so I can really let go again, that antagonistic movement, right? But both two things cannot coexist. Light and darkness cannot coexist. The muscles of the back of the body, not that one is dark and the other one's light, but the same idea that there's this antagonistic energy, that their glute muscles contract, their right hip flexors need to exhale and release. That my hands slowly are able to walk slowly up my leg, and my thighs, and my hips. Then maybe my hands slowly soften to the sides of my body, gently to my own pace. And maybe my choice is to raise my pinkies behind, and my chest opens, and my body raises my breastbone area while my tummy muscles slowly tuck in. I can feel my body shifting forward towards that front leg. And I find that exhalation that really moves my body. Less is more, taking as many breaks, allowing to choose what is the most comfortable for my body, very conscious that my thigh and toes are engaged in the same direction, that I'm really aligning my body, that I'm paying to so many parts of my body attention, that I concentrate into the parts that are strong. Maybe it's my chest that is really strong. Maybe it's my back muscles that really need to be activated. One more time, can I find the crown of the head? Is my thought serving the present moment? Can I speak nice to my body? Can I really motivate my body to be perfectly present in the moment? Not perfection, but just the perfection of the moment. Let your last one breath, inhale, and then exhale, release slowly forward. Hands feet towards the ground, beautiful. And let your toes. When is the last time that we actually have said, good job to my body, or have been congratulating my own physical body for doing all the things that they do without even being aware of their effort? And can I press my right heel back? Can I press my left knee forward? Can I not push pressure on my hands? Can I observe my body to extend? And again, those antagonistic forces start working even in the physical form of our body. When the glutes contract, the hip flexors slowly let go. When my back muscle activates, my abdomen can actually stretch and lengthen. When my jaw is drawn in, I can extend my cervical spine. When my body activates the thighs, then the hamstrings and calf muscles. When my shin muscles are activated, my calf muscles extend. Letting the body, again, on its own, start building and supporting. When your last long inhalation, observe your body to exhale, and you feel your abdomen support. One more time, alive. One more time, feel your body. Inhale, inhale. When your body exhales all the way through, inhale deeply to release your own soft movement to the ground, and left slowly moves back. Exhale, bring your hands in towards your knees, towards your thighs, restacking your vertebrae into a perpendicular position, one vertebra from the base of your waist all the way along the spine through the crown of the head, so your body feels kneeling, balance, observing the neck, observing the position of the shoulders. Last long deep breath in. Can you feel your body? Move your arms towards the ground, the sides of the hips, inhaling behind the shoulders towards the sky. Breath in. One more time, exhale forward. Fingers, hands, move shoulders and chest, squeeze the glute muscles, open towards the sky. Move the arms. Right? We hold so much tension into the shoulders. We seldom use the back of the arms, the triceps. Can you move them? And this is because we want to have a huge muscle, right? It's because we want to have a functional body. Deep breath, thumbs, fingers. Otherwise, the body will gain the full of our attention. And when we do and need that focus, especially if we're thinking about our spiritual practices, then the body will take all the bulk of our attention, and we're not focusing deeply into what's important, the health of the soul. That your last long exhalation, moving arms, shoulders. One more time, bring your body really engaged. This is the moment to exhale and release, and then very, very gently allow your body to stay steady, breath in, and if and when your body is ready, allow the exhalation that your toes and your knees are steady to the ground, that you're going to place the right hand on the right hip. So your right hand comes slowly into the waist. Maybe the heel hand engages into the glute. Maybe the right hand comes just under the glute into the hamstring. Maybe the right hand comes slowly towards the heel of the back foot. Sometimes flexing the right toe so the heel is higher helps, or maybe having a block or some sort of pillow or instrument that holds our body height, perfect. Or just stay in the waist, doesn't matter. And let your body exhale and feel that your left hand then slowly opens and raises and looks up towards the sky, and you move the left arm towards the ceiling. So what does it feel like to stretch, to move parts of the body that maybe seldom engage? And observe that your body breathes out, right? You're emptying. You're not holding on to things. You're not shallow breathing. You're letting go. Letting go of expectation, of ideas, of narrative that might be toxic to your body. Let your last two breaths. Can you really engage and feel and give time for your brain to support, to reach gently long and tall as your body exhales your abdomen, strong core. Raise arms, let go of your right, move forward, hands into the floor, exhale onto hands and knees. And then move your hips all the way back towards your heels as if you're just flexing one more time. This time we're going to go into full child's pose, or no, balasana position. Feel your hands coming around the back of the hands to stay on the floor. Elbows and shoulders to roll towards the ground. Forehead touches as close to the ground as possible. Opening the back muscles, moving those hips to slowly push away from your knees. And your abdomen flexes and your back broadens. Two more times. Can you feel that your body is really exhaling and inhaling to your face? So what does it feel like? Just take gentle breaths. What does it feel like to pay attention even to that level to your physical body? When and if your final full breath comes, and you can feel how your body almost finds restfulness and surrendering the weight of our thoughts and head toward the ground. Coming slowly with your hands, again, restacking your body slowly. Feel your hips move above your knees and your knees under your hips, your hands under your shoulders above your hands. Settling gently on knees and shins and toes. And your body slowly comes climbing gently into upright position. The left hand this time comes towards the left hip, glute, hamstring, or heel, and your body exhales. You know what to do. What are the options for your body? Maybe this side is slightly different than the other, and you can try something different, something less, something more. Observe that your body raises and you slowly move. You open because you're intentionally open the body, not because you want to look a certain way, not because the position has to look a certain way. It's because you're intentionally open. And then activate and feel, how does that feel for your wrist? Have you thought about the feeling of that for your underarm, for your tricep, for your shoulder? Can you feel the chest and the abdomen, the organs inside? Why do we only think about the external structure for your body? Can you feel what it feels like for your heart? For all the arteries and veins inside the body. And the oxygenation, how does it, again, filtrate high levels of oxygen, and that means an increased alkalinity into the bloodstream. That your body tends, or is better served by being alkaline than acidic. And let your last breaths, one inhalation, can you really invest, breathing deeply. Exhale, emptying the entire CO2 from the lungs that comes with the movement, and raise slowly back upright. And move your hands this time towards the ground. Very gently, you're going to stay on hands and knees for a second to just balance out, flexing your toes kindly. Allow your jaw and neck to be light and soft, and breathing in. Exhale all the way through, and when your body is ready, let your hands walk a little bit closer towards your knees, raising your knees that your knees are able to raise. Walk your hands towards your feet or walk your feet forward towards your hands and let your knees bend as much as you need to so you touch the floor and your body settles onto the soles of the feet and your head that softly dangles towards the ground. And you open hamstrings, glutes, you can feel that your body's flexing, that antagonistic, that contraction extension, the pull and push gently of the body with a gentle, graceful activity, not forcefulness. Right? Forcefulness is not strength. Can I find myself dangling my head and tucking the chin and weighing the body into the heels rather than to the toes? When I find my last two breaths. Again, the perfect moment is the moment that we live at this moment. Can you find your last exhalation? Walking your hands up your legs, up your knees, up your shins until your body fits. And you feel your body raising tall and standing into upright position. And exhale. Observe your bloodstream, the blood pressure shifting, that your abdomen supports gently the connection to your back, that you feel the alignment of the entire torso. Let the exhalation slowly support, breath in, allow your body to exhale, very nice, shoulders broad. One more time, heels into the ground. When and if your body's ready, raise your arms slowly forward, deep breath. Open your arms wide to the right and left side of your shoulders and feel that your body extends just your arms wide, palms, hands facing up, and then squeeze the glutes. So you're moving forward, your pubic area, your abdomen flattens, your rib cage lifts, your spine is contracted and extending it away from the hips. So your body opens as if you're arching, but the intention is not to arch. The intention is to move and gain mobility of the spine in the opposite direction, backwards. Let your extension open. 2 more times. Use your breath. This time you are allowed to exhale through your mouth. Actually encouraged to exhale through your mouth. So your abdomen activates. Beautiful. Inhale through your nose. Not to hyperventilate, but to feel that balance. Hyperventilation means that there's a change in the pH of the bloodstream, and you want to maintain it alkaline, completely oxygenated. Exhale one last time. Breath in. Exhale and use your heels and thighs and glutes come up. Inhale, arms extend, reach slowly forward. Allow your body to come towards your yoga mat. Exhaling slowly forward and feel that your hands touch your thighs, your knees, your shins, the ankles, the toes. Fold very gently forward and find your jaw drawn in. Extend your fingers and hands towards the ground. Find your body breathing fully into this position. Out. Exhale one more time. Engaging your thighs, flexing your body. Your hands may come as close to your feet or to the sides of your pinkies or behind the heels, completely up to you. And your jaw draws in. And the crown of it extends slowly. And I find myself observing that this breath is a true life breath. That I feel that every exhalation is an opportunity to, again, purification. Every breath in is an opportunity of life to my body. Not because we do it with attachment, not because we are focused so much into the body and for the purpose of the body itself, but to spiritualize even this act, to have a spiritual sense of it. That is the body as an instrument for our soul. To live the experience, to learn so much, to allow ourselves to have this critical mind where we can apply our own discerning thoughts to what is appropriate, what is good for me. How can I choose to be kind and loving for others? And my last exhalation empties through this position, and I walk my hands with my knees as bent or stiff and neutral. Walk my hands up my legs to walk slowly, gently, to realign, to stack my spine tall, long, pressing on the heels, observing the body. One more time. Deep, deep breath. I'm going to slowly bring my hands into my heart center, into Anjali, and see if this mudra helps me focus on my heart On my feet, I look at my toes that are slightly closer than my heels. So that aligns my kneecaps, aligns my hips, opens the lower back, tucks in the tailbone area, contracts the abdomen and raises the rib cage. And I feel my body breathing. Exhale all the way through. If I am gently ready, and I observe my exhalation to empty all the way out. And raise my arms above the head as I extend my hands just above the shoulders. Maybe my head stays and my jaw drawn in. Maybe my head looks up towards the hands and ceiling. Maybe my head looks towards the wall behind, not because I'm pinching, it's because I'm lengthening both the front and the back. Last exhalation, empty through. Feel the body moving up towards the sky and fall forward. Again, feel that your lymphatic system shifts and moves, and you're cleansing physically your body, so your hands come slowly towards the ground, and you feel your body slowly touching the floor, and maybe your fingers touch your legs, touch your shins, touch your feet, or touch the ground, and maybe the last or tallest part of your body helps your torso to raise just in front of your body. You raise your chest, raise the breasting areas, not the head. You move it forward without separating your hands off the ground, without separating your hands off your shins or your thighs. And you feel that you're activating the muscles that move the torso independent of the waist. The waist are shifting the glutes back. The weight of your body is on the heels. You're moving your chest a little bit farther. And that means your core, your abdomen muscles. One more time, breath in. And then exhale and forward bend as if your head is about to touch your forehead towards the shins and legs, while your crown of the head slowly points towards the floor. And I'm not forcing anything, I'm just letting my body fold. When and if my body is able to breathe completely out, can I allow my right foot to step back? And I take a big step behind, bending that left knee and letting my hands not hold the position, my legs help in support into that position. And I breathe in until my body's long and extend it back to the right leg. And I drop my right knee towards the floor as I exhale. I can feel the same movements that I'm already familiar with. I practiced this already in my previous movements. And I know my body understands that I can shift onto the strength of my legs and raise my chest without having to use my arms, without having to push anything or contract deeply in my joint, but using the muscles to support the structure of my body to move, to just shift, to feel that a movement of the physical body can also invite a shift of my mindset. Let my last breath in, and then exhale, I release my torso and move my left leg behind, and I find my body slowly coming into plank position. I breathe in, and I exhale all the way through. And when my body is ready, I allow the English, and I know how it feels for my chest, to exhale and then slowly allow my knees to slowly bend, to feel my body. If I allow my body to come all the way forward, again, hips slightly raised, so my chin and thigh and chest and abdomen and thighs and feet slowly extend towards the side of my body, toward the back of my body, or my hands right next to my chest with my elbows and shoulders folded. We already know how that feels. Can I allow my body to slowly exhale from this pose, and then very gently pressing my hands in a way that raises my chest, not because of my arm strength, but it's because of my back strength. And my hips raise, and my knees stay on the ground. I feel my right into up dog, and I squeeze. That means my hips off the ground, my toes extended, or my toes flexed, and my knees on the ground, or my knees off the floor, whichever is most appropriate for my body. And I feel my shoulders broad, my chest broaden. One more time, breathing in. When my body feels that the abdomen is extending and my waist is extending. Last long deep breath in. I allow my jaw to be drawn in, and I bring my hips back, and then use slowly the extension of my hips towards the sky to then stretch the muscles that we have used already, the calf muscles, by dropping the heels closest to the floor this time. This time we're going to go into full Svanasana position, right? So finding that the down dog position or downward dog pose opens the back of your body. And I know to contract my shins, to contract the thighs, to contract my belly, to shift away from my wrists, elbows, and shoulders. When my head drops a little bit deeper towards the ground, my right leg is going to drive the movement to move my right leg towards the right thumb, as I already know to do. Again, not a swinging movement, but a soft movement. And my left leg slowly moves back, and my right knee falls, and I feel my body just into the lunging pose with my right foot inside my right hand, my right arm outside or on top of my right leg. Deep breath in, engaging that left heel. As I exhale, my left knee drops. And then I know to build the strength on my core and torso to move my chest without having to engage my joints, allowing my abdomen to have strength enough to raise my heart, to greet the sun in and through my forehead, the crown, the throat, the chest, the front of my body, letting my eyes to look inwardly, right? My mind's eye to really open my body this way, to exhale and slowly soften torso and hands to the ground, flexing the left foot, intentionally walking the left leg forward into or just in a single movement or in as many movements as needs to next to the right foot until my hands one more time surrender into Uttanasana, the forward bend position. When my body exhales and I feel my shoulders, my spine, my neck, and I fit into my body a little bit deeper, and then walking my hands up my legs towards the sky as I raise and extend and reach and open towards the sky, the arms all the way above shoulder area, opening the front of your body. So what does it take to open the front? What does it take to extend, to really lift your heart, literally and figuratively? Let your last one breath in, hands slowly come into under your heart. Palms and hands meet in front of the heart area. And we stay for a second to standing pose, observing the body. And we allow a full breath in. And to balance the body, we're going to initiate the movement through the left leg. Maybe not spending so much time, but in a very conscious, intentional suit. Letting the arms to extend towards the sky as I inhale and raise my body. To open your heart, to really reach towards the skies in more than one way. Forward bend as my body exhales and bows gently forward. Allowing my body to truly find that sense of surrendering, of maybe taking a breath so I can feel my body supported. When my exhalation empties my gut and I can feel that connection, now my left leg travel all the way back. So I shift away from my front leg, from the front heel into the back heel. I feel my hands just giving me support, not doing the work. And I breathe into the crown to know that my left knee is dropping as I exhale towards the ground and intentionally stretch or hold my left ankle extended or flexed, and I reach through your right chest, heart forward, opening myself forward, away from those places that are really contracted and hidden and tight and maybe not paid attention through my gut, my entire strength, my core. Finding one more time, deep breath. And exhale, softly torso forward towards the ground, flexing the left toes, if not already flexed. And I intentionally shift back into plank. Deep breath in. Exhale all the way through. Strong chest. Then my elbows bend, my hips slowly lift, and I slide my chin, chest, abdomen, thighs, knees, toes. Take a deep breath in. Going into up dog, allowing your body to first exhale and then slowly use, not because your arms are only supported by the muscles that in the torso that initiate the movement, and you raise your hips, you tuck your toes, flex your knees off the ground, stay with your toes, shins into the floor, whichever is your Comfortable position. Open your heart, shoulders broaden, crown of head extend. Open your heart. Really feel, breathe. Breathe through your entire body. Dedicate. And again, focus into the highest self. Discover again that gentle brilliancy that we have inside our soul. As I breathe in, I allow myself to humbly, slowly flex the toes, tuck the chin in, flex the knees off the ground, and come into down dog. And I feel my left and right heels slowly to the ground, and then breathing in. Again, index and thumb. I know how to connect away from my wrists. When my body is ready, my left leg slowly steps forward towards the left thumb, and my right knee slowly presses back the right leg so I can open the hip flexor, so I can flex the left knee. One more time. Can I feel my body? Regardless of anything and everything around us, can I stay connected and trusting of the energy inside of me? Can I feel as my knee drops towards the ground? Can I feel how my body shifts physically and in subtle ways? There's subtle energy around my body that also opens. Can I feel my chest still raising up? Can I feel my core reaching up? Not because I'm pushing through my chin and head. One more time, breathing deeply into it. When my body exhales, can I let my body, again, and felicitate my body for whatever extent of the movement you've done, and then slowly move the right leg, gently walking it forward in one single movement or softly until the placement next to your left grounds you and your body bows completely, and you surrender the weight of your back, of your shoulders, of your hands, of your neck, of your head. When your last exhalation empties through, and I feel my body slowly raising arms wide and tall, extension of your body towards the skies. I'm really raising, really elevating, really reaching up in ways that I only understand. It is my personal relationship to my own health, and health doesn't mean physical health alone. And I find my last breath in, and I bring my hands into Anjali Mudra in front of my heart center. So the word forgiveness comes to mind in heart. Can I be forgiving? Can I be graceful with myself? Is it a matter of closing in, closing barriers, and protecting and building up this wall? We understand the strength behind vulnerability. We can only just be when we are really strong, when we have this very strong belief in our heart. In this prayerful moment, allow ourselves to be balanced to the right and left foot, to the shoulders and back, to the chest and abdomen, to the crown of the head. It is not just a standing position, but it's a finding our stance in the world that is balanced, ethical, spiritual, and most importantly, the path of love. One more time, and I observe my body. Just breathe. Just find, remembering the joy of that simplicity of the moment when my body is. And I allow my hands and shoulders to slowly bow forward, head, torso moves towards the ground, touching the floor, bending the knees, raising the heels, opening the knees wide, finding my hands in between your thighs, and maybe one hand travels behind the leg to reach toward the floor, and I place my hips gently toward the ground, and I sit with my legs extended. I sit with my legs contracted. I slowly roll my back towards the floor for just a few breaths until my body settles and I feel the connectiveness of the length and weight of my body deeply into the floor while my rest of not only the physical body, but my spiritual body. How many of these ideas
we are resonating with, how many of that becomes mine? How do I choose? Can I trust? Have I tried everything else in my life to look for happiness? Can I look inside instead of outside? Can I not just depend on jobs and titles, money and education and relationships and purchases or diets? Can I look for something deeper inside? Is that what Shavasana, this moment of relaxation, means? Can I find sincere, genuine, and very private exhalation? This deep conversation happens within my soul, ever constant searching. When my body is able as a temple of my spirit to really host the fullness of the expression of my spiritual life, allowing myself to release, let go old narratives, and my hands and arms slowly come towards my thighs as my knees bend. My feet slowly walk into my glutes. My hands and fingers look towards my knees, towards the back of my knees, to the back of my hamstrings, while my legs lift slowly off the ground. And I hold my hands and fingers between calves and hamstring area when my body is ready. Not pushing, but rocking softly the body. Your legs present with your hands, not pushing to your head, but slowly your legs give a little momentum to your body to slowly roll up. Beautiful. And the body sits with your legs extended, with your legs wide apart, with your legs crossed in Sukhasana position, with your legs in half or full Padmasana position. Completely irrelevant, right? Form is not what we're looking for. It's not the frame what we're concentrating. We're looking at the picture, the big picture inside that frame. Doesn't matter how we decorate the frame outside, the valuable, the purpose of that frame is the picture inside. So can we focus internally on what is really important at this moment? And I find myself shifting in a way that I focus less into the material aspects of my life and more into the spiritual aspects of my life. And can I allow my hands to gently bring themselves into prayer pose in front of my heart, into in front of my heart center, into Anjali. You see what comes up? What comes up for my mind, for my heart, for my spirit? I just embrace this moment. Just think of moment of gratefulness, the sensation of any experience I may have had of harmony, or deeper peace, or truth, understanding what is really true for me. Such a long road. And then with the simplicity of choice, every action, thought, word
is an action of selfless, divine, in service, love. Thank you so much.